Ciao, everybody. It's Scott Huver with Hollywood.com. We're here at the Egyptian Theater where the Italian Film Commission is bringing their industry to Hollywood. We're going to talk about Italian cinema and maybe have a glass of wine. Now, are you a fan of Italian cinema? Was there an era that kind of captivated you?
I grew up. My first images of film from my grandparents and parents were Italian cinema. Early Fellini, Visconti, Mario Monticelli, Pasolini, all the Sica. And of course then the Taviani brothers later on, and Giuseppe Tornatore, and I love Italian cinema.
What was the first Italian film that you really fell in love with?
I think the first Italian film was The Bicycle Thief. That movie just blew me away, and of course Cinema Paradiso.
1900 is an extraordinary film. The Bicycle Thief, would be one that I would turn to.
I was raised with Marcello Mastroianni and those movies back in the day, and the comedians. I remember Ciccio and Franco. I don't remember the name of the actors, but that's what the name of the characters were. They had a series of very, very funny movies that I remember as a child.
I was fortunate to be able to get turned on to the Italian neorealism cinema, and Visconti and all the great directors there, and that's Open City, Rome Open City, and those kind of movies were very influential. They were breaking new ground, and there's always an extraordinary amount of beauty and style in their films, which is something that we all respond to.
What lessons can the Italian film industry learn from Hollywood, and what can Hollywood learn from the Italians?
From Hollywood, they could learn how vast is the range of the stories that the movies can tell.
We Italians could learn some more industry from you, like how to make things easier for us.
The problem with Italians is they always think they have to be intellectual to do good films, while in Hollywood it's entertainment. That's the biggest difference. So if they would learn a little bit more that entertainment is okay, I think they would be doing a lot better.
What do you think that Hollywood has to learn from Italian cinema and vice versa?
What's so great about film is that it brings people together from around the world. I learn about other cultures from watching the great films of Fellini and from all countries, French films, the French New Wave, and Italian cinema. I learn about these cultures by watching these movies, and Italian cinema has an incredible style, and I just love old Italian movies. I really do.
I think that what we can probably take is that a lot of times you see how simply they say that they'll tell you the story, and it doesn't take a lot of special effects. It doesn't take a lot of shebang to really bring the point across.
Maybe you could learn from us improvisation. You could learn from us how to behave in emergencies. You could learn from us maybe, that Italian poetic way of making mistakes.
For me, filmmakers can learn the poetry of human nature that I feel that I connect to in Italian film.
Italians, I think, still do movies from the gut, not necessarily for the money. I wish I could say I still do that, but sometimes you still got to do it for the money.